I'm out here in plaid with this hedge trimmer thing. I'm aware that I'm like really rocking the lesbian lumberjack look right now. I'm leaning in. Hello. Whew. It is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Had a busy work morning, and then I went out, took a break and went outside and swept all of the dead lady beetles off of the porch. That was a well-timed sneeze because lady beetles, they're like the fake ladybugs, the invasive ones. Yeah, we have like thousands of them. So I had to go sweep their dead carcasses off the porch so that I could put out the Christmas stuff. I also had to get rid of the pumpkins because it's December the 15th and there was still just a line of pumpkins on my porch from where we put them when we brought them back to the house from where we bought them. Like they never got arranged at Halloween. So that was a fail. But now they're wildlife food, so you know, you win some, you lose some. It's Friday and we're going into a 4-day weekend for me. Saturday and Sunday will be chaos as usual. I think tonight we're going to be decorating my father-in-law's Christmas tree, which we do every year with him. And then tomorrow my niece has a dance recital that we're going to go to. But then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday should be a little bit more low-key, and I'm just looking forward to having some time to just like sit down and read, or probably bake some cookies. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some cookie baking. In terms of the board game, I have 5 books already, and we're creeping towards 6, so that's exciting. I've been doing really well on the game, mostly due to festive activities and very little due to reading, because as you've seen, I've only finished 2 books. But yeah, so that's how we're doing so far. How are you guys doing if you're playing the board game? Hello. It is a dreary day. So I am probably going to be doing all of my inside things. I need to come up with like a to-do list for when he's getting ready, little one's getting ready to go down for his nap. So I need to come up with a to-do list so I can get things done. Because yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. This is kind of a fail for me. It's so highly rated by other people, but like I've read the first 2 stories and half of the second one, and I just like, I'm not enjoying them. I'm finding them really clunky to read, and it's clearly me because everybody else really likes these the stories. But I just honestly can't. I can't spend any more time on this when I have other things on my shelf that I would prefer reading. So unfortunately this is a DNF for me. It will get me 1 space moving forward on the board because DNFs count for 1. But I'm gonna roll again. So let's roll again. Oh, what we got? Number 8. Let's see what number 8 is. I already know what this is. I already know from the shape of this what this is. This is another book I bought, I think at the same time, from McKay's. So, this is a book. Oh! I was wrong. All right, no, I was wrong. I'm actually super excited about this. This is what you are looking for is in the library. which is a translated book. I think it's translated from Japanese. Let me double check. Yes, translated by Japanese. I do appreciate that it has both the author and the translator on the cover, but the language, you have to go to the title page. I'm excited about this. It's kind of like in vignettes, so it's again like short story style, and it is a shorter book. But this is like a cute little book about the library and books and people, and I think this is gonna be super heartwarming. So this is perfect for a rainy day. I will probably spend some time today by the fire reading this. So yeah, that's a great role. I'm glad that I decided to move on from the other one. I need this drink. I just, I don't know. It's one of those weekends where everything just feels harder. I was just thinking, like, while I was making this, like, how different vlogging was before children. Or child, because there's only the one. But just how different it all was before I had a kid, because I just feel like it was so much easier, and like I could really dedicate time and energy to like making the vlogs super interesting, whereas right now I don't feel like they're super interesting. I do a lot of talking about what I'm going to do, and then I don't do those things, and then I talk about doing them again, and yeah, so I don't even know. But yeah, we're just in a phase right now where there's a lot of energy on the little's part and very little energy on my part and Justin's part, which makes the weekends really hard and long. So yeah, cheers to the fact that I have tomorrow and Tuesday off though, and sweet little will be staying with his Nana tomorrow night, so we will get some time to ourselves, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Hello, good morning. It is almost 11 o'clock. And I have been working on photo books all morning, so I definitely get to check off this one, which is 3 moves for finishing a photo album month. I get to, yawning, I get to check it off twice because I did August and September. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm making progress. I'm gonna mix that. Oh, hold on. I'm making a mess. I mix that back in. Yeah, while I do that, I am getting ready to hop in the shower. And then once I get out of the shower, I am gonna go run a bunch of errands. So I need to make sure I have everything for Christmas Eve dinner, so I probably need to go to the grocery store or Trader Joe's or Aldi or something. I also have 2 big totes of books to take to McKay's to turn in for credit, so I potentially could do that today. And then I need to get together Christmas gifts for the teachers at Grayson's school. which involves me getting, I gotta get some gift cards and such. So, that is potentially on the list to do today. Declutter 10 things. That's what replaces that one. So, it's a super easy one to do. I think I'm going to try to save that one as an open task, because there's another peppermint coming up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, you would be drunk if you did shots every time I did a yawn, because I'm just yawning like crazy. And I'm very close to the 7th star, so I don't need 7 books at the Barnes & Noble half off sale. Showered, hair sort of dried. Now it is time to go run errands. Still haven't exactly figured out what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure that out as I go. Hello from this deeply unflattering angle. I bought 2 books for me. And then I bought a bunch of Thomas books for Grayson. And I got $90 in trade. I'm debating whether or not to go back in and get a big bag of like miscellaneous Legos. But it is crazy in there. That's 11:30 on a Monday night, but a Monday night where I didn't work today and I don't work tomorrow. Yes, I do have a zip patch on. It honestly wouldn't be Vlogmas without copious zits. But yeah, we had a good night. We went to the studio Christmas party. Didn't do a whole lot of socializing, but I did get to see quite a few people that I haven't seen in probably months, so that was really nice. Justin got to glaze his whistle from the whistle workshop from like 8 months ago or something. So that was fun because he's been wanting to do that and we just haven't been able to make time for it. And yeah, then we went to dinner at like 8 p.m. and then I've been watching YouTube videos and doing puzzles, because the little puzzles that you can get in the dollar spot at Target, I got it for Grayson, but the Christmas ones are so cute and I really enjoyed doing them, so I did those. And also just sort of tried to get my office in order because all of the Christmas stuff is in there and I really need to move like the presents downstairs. And I sorted the stocking stuff into boxes. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and it should be a good one. Yeah. I'm very tired. And thankfully, let me turn my alarm off, because I do not have to wake up at 6:45 tomorrow, because the little stayed with Nana, so I get to sleep in. I am very excited about that fact. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be more of a like stay around the house and get stuff done day, which will be nice. Oh my gosh, I can't stop yawning. That should probably be my cue. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Good morning. it's 11 o'clock. I took full advantage of just like laying in bed all morning. So it's now 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go make myself some brunch, I guess, because it's 11 o'clock, so it's not really breakfast. But yeah, I think today I might make some biscotti, because I'm not gonna leave the house. I just don't want to. I've already repotted the basil, which was one of the things I needed to do today. I sorted all of the stocking stuff, and I am waiting on one thing to come in the mail, but other than that, like, all the wrapping that I have to do is done, I think. So we shall see what else I get up to today before I have to go pick up the little at 4:30. All right, tea has been acquired. Hello, small cat. I'm gonna make breakfast, so I'm heating up the pan right now. Good Lord, my hair's fluffy. I'm heating up the pan right now to make a like breakfast taco with feta and fried egg in a corn tortilla. I would love to have avocado, but my avocados are went bad, so we're doing what we have. So I'm gonna have that for breakfast, and then I've got these folders because I'm gonna go through these and I'm going to make sure I have lists of all of the ingredients that we need for Christmas Eve dinner, because that is coming up rapidly. And we're gonna have to do some grocery shopping this week, so gotta do that. This is a truly unhinged number of ingredients for a HelloFresh meal. Like, there's like 8 of these packets of cheese. Like, that is so much plastic. Why? And then there's like, what, 6 of these little tubs? Like, why couldn't you just send a whole ass tub? Like, that's so much plastic. Oh my god. Yikes. Good morning. Oh my god, I have probably not picked up the camera in a few days. I don't know, I'm just like, I had 2 days off, and then I wish I had the entire week off. It's just been a little hectic. Work's actually pretty slow right now, because most of the stuff is winding down for me. But like, in terms of everything that has to get done, I say that and then someone's IMing me. Okay, sorry, back. Yeah, so in terms of things that have to get done at home, there's just so much to do. And I've definitely missed a few uploads, which, you know, honestly, should have expected. I'm hoping today to film a goal revisits video to pop up today, and then you'll get this vlog, and that'll be the end of it. Although I have a couple of things that I want to do for the new year, so definitely not like this is it and you won't hear from me again until Vlogmas next year. I have ideas for 2024, so yeah, things that I have to do in the next 2 days. So it's Friday, and I need to basically go through and create a list for or like a timetable or something for when things need to get done for Christmas Eve dinner, because there is a lot to do for that. We've got to get the house sorted in terms of like where people are gonna sit, and where the food's gonna go, and just like surfaces that just have a lot of stuff on it that needs to be dealt with. And then tomorrow, Saturday, Justin's gonna take the little and go somewhere so that I can spend the morning listening to Christmas music or watching a Christmas movie and making 100 pierogies. So there's that. And then Christmas Eve dinner. So there's a lot to do. Presents are all wrapped, and that part's done, which is great. And then, but it's just really at this point, it's Christmas Eve dinner is what's gonna happen. And tonight we are going to ride on the North Pole Limited, aka Off-Brand Polar Express. But whatever, he doesn't care. It's a train, that's all he cares about. So we are gonna ride the train tonight, so I will take you along on that. Editing Jenny here to make it make sense. I basically stopped vlogging after the like Tuesday before Christmas because things just got really chaotic. I mentioned earlier in the vlog that like the difference between Vlogmas before having a kid and now. And one thing I do want to make like abundantly clear is that like that is the case because Vlogmas is not my priority, nor should it be. Like, it's a fun thing that I do for me and to engage with you guys and just to share my love of the holiday season with you guys. But my focus is obviously on my family and on making Christmas magical for Grayson. And so once I got through like to that last week, there was just so much going on. So like those 2 days that I was off, I really used for downtime. Didn't do a whole lot of productive stuff. Didn't really do a lot of holiday stuff. And then when it came to like the last few days before Christmas, I was wrapping things up at work. I was getting all of the little bits and bobs for Christmas Eve and Christmas ready. We did go to the train, which you saw, which was a lot of fun. And then Christmas Eve dinner, normally I would have vlogged or like done like a compilation of me making the pierogies and all of that, but that didn't go to plan this year. Normally I'll have the whole house to myself and like I can put on Christmas music or Christmas movie and just vibe. But it fell on a weekend and a little bit wasn't amenable to leaving the house, so for the most part, I was trying to do that with a toddler underfoot, so not conducive to vlogging, and honestly, I was just really overwhelmed. And then I hit Christmas Eve, got everything ready. That day was chaos. It was like 2 days of me barely sitting down and just general chaos. And then Christmas, and then the whole family's been sick ever since. So you know, it was a good festive time in December, but me and my body are glad it's over. So Editing Jenny popping in on Editing Jenny because I didn't actually ever talk about the books that I was reading. So I did finish this one. So what you were looking for is in the library. This is a translated book, translated from Japanese, and this is an absolute delight. Like, one, if you're looking for a book about books, yes. If you're looking for just like a really slow, calm, like introspective kind of reflective kind of book, this is it. It's about, I think there are 5 different kind of stories in here about 5 different people, ranging in from age to like from like 21 to I think 68 or something like that. People who are in different stages of their life, who are concerned about different things, all of them who are struggling with something, and they go into this small community library and meet this librarian who gives them a list of books about whatever it is they're actually searching for, but then always adds an extra one on the end. And the extra book is like some kind of magic for them, in that like there's something about the conversation that she was having with them that led her to choose that book for them specifically. And then like they get the book and there's things that they kind of like think about on their own. Like, it's very much introspective in that manner. And I just thought this was so beautiful, and every single one of the stories was like very touching. I gave all of them except the last one 5 stars, and the last one was good. It just there were some things about it that I didn't love as much as the other ones. But I just loved this. So this was a perfect read. And I highly recommend it. And then I listened to the audiobook of Lillian Boxfish Takes a Walk by Kathleen Rooney. And this book has been on my radar for years. I think Olive from A Book Olive talked about this at one point, many years ago, because I think this was published in like 2017, maybe 2016. And I feel like maybe Olive even read it back then. But so it's been a while, and it has always been on our radar, always been something that I've like intended to pick up and never have. And then I think I saw it at McKay's and was like, yeah, now's the time. And I picked it up, and I ended up listening to the audiobook of this. And this is exactly the kind of thing I love. So it's a story about this woman who's in her 80s, and it's the eve of, it's like New Year's Eve, 1984 in New York. And so she is alone. Her family can't come in to see her, and she is walking through New York City on New Year's Eve by herself, and just like experiencing and remembering and talking to people. And then it's also laced in with all these stories about her life in like the 30s. And she was a copywriter or an ad in marketing for Macy's, the department store. And it's about her as a young woman and like what she thought her life would look like, and then like how her life progressed, and some of the things that she says about motherhood and marriage and life in general, and like the expectations that are put on women, just spoke to me. Like, this book just sang to me, and I thought it was beautifully done. I loved the way that like it was clear that something had happened to Lillian at one point, and so we were kind of like approaching that in a way to find out like what exactly went down and how and why and all of that, and like the aftermath. And it was just, I don't know, everything about this just was the right thing for me. And the way that she is just like casually talking to these people. So on New Year's Eve, she goes to this restaurant that she had been to before, and she wanted to go there as like a second chance. And she gets there and it's super popular, and so there's no tables, and they won't even let her like sit at the bar, and they turn her away. And then this woman comes out and is like, hey, my mom is in the hospital or is sick or something like that, and so she's unable to come. So we have an extra seat at our table. Will you sit with us? And then she just has like lovely conversations with this family, and just like the way that she is, and like how she interacts with just like different people of all ages and stations in life, and it's just, yeah, it's delightful. So this was definitely a huge win for me as well, and I'm glad that I finally read it after so many years. And yeah, so that's a wrap on Vlogmas, and I really enjoyed sharing this all with you guys. And there will be more to come in January. I already have a couple of things that I am working on filming or have been filmed, including a Barnes & Noble haul, even though the sale was different this year. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!